Hi, it's Tanya here. Welcome back to my channel. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome as always. I'm going to be talking more about hair. I am in the bathroom again, and I know this light makes me look like I dyed my hair, but I assure you I did not, as I lean forward and you can still see it's gray. It's just not natural lighting, so it makes it look like that. It makes it look like I did put blonde in or something like that. Anyway, so let's get started. I'm going to talk about hair. I'm going to talk about fine hair, coarse hair, thin hair, and thick hair, and what the difference is. So fine hair and coarse hair go together as far as terms are concerned, and thin hair and thick hair go together as terms. Now, I have gotten these messed up a time or two, said the wrong one at the wrong time. So let's go through and define these terms. So fine hair and coarse hair are, when we say that, we're talking about the diameter of the actual hair shaft. So if you look at your hair, you pull a strand of hair out and you look at it, is it thin or is it coarse? You want to say the word thick, but we're going to use the word coarse in this case. And so it's the diameter or size of the hair shaft that decides whether your hair is fine or coarse. And when we talk about thin and thick, we talk about the number of strands, like per square inch. So if you have thin hair or thinning hair, we say that those strands are further apart from each other and they expose more scalp. So the more scalp you're seeing through your hair means you probably have thinner hair. Now, when you have all white hair on top, of course you can see more scalp because it's the color of the hair, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about how the hairs are positioned, how close and how tight they are to each other or not. So when you have thin hair, you don't have a lot of hairs per square inch. And when you have thick hair, you have more hair. They're closer together is what I'm trying to say. It's probably not good to say per square inch. We're just going to, let's just say closer together. You know, when you look at my hair, you see, you know, how close are all of those, all of the hairs together as they're coming out from the scalp. Okay, so I have considered that I have fine hair. I also have thin hair. So can you have both? Absolutely. You can have coarse and thick, and you can have fine and thin, and you can have all the ways in between. So I'm going to talk about some products that I've already shown you on my channel, probably many times, but we're going to be using them in a different way now. We're going to be using them in terms of thin hair and thick hair. So we're just going to stick with those two terms right now. We're not going to worry about the diameter of the hair shaft, which is the fine and coarse. We're just going to be working with the thin and thick. So here are some great products for thin hair. And like I said, you can have thin and fine hair. So if you're in that category, then that's what we're talking about right now, is products for thin and fine hair, and then I'll talk about products for thick and coarse hair. All right, let's get started. So for thin and fine hair, you don't want to use thick, heavy products that are going to weigh your hair down, such as the Ultra Sleek Smooth Shampoo. This product I tried out for my silver sisters out there who have thicker, coarser hair, and they may start to grow out their hair gray and then find out, oh dear goodness, my hair, I don't like the feel of it. It's very wiry. I would like it to be more smoother, because when you color your hair, you basically are destroying the hair shaft. But so it strips the hair shaft out, and then you deposit color back on what fills it in. It's kind of like wood, a piece of wood. When you stain it, you're putting stain into the wood, and it's going into the grooves of the grains of the wood. That's kind of like what a hair shaft is. And when you color it, that strips out all the color, and then by the time the 20 minutes is over, the processing time, it deposits color back into those grooves, making your hair appear more manageable. But it also thins the hair and destroys the hair shaft. So when you go gray, you have hair that is completely not processed. Processed hair is any hair that has hydrogen peroxide on it, or bleach, or both. That's processed hair. So, but when you're gray and you grow it out natural, it's not processed at all, and the hair shaft is in beautiful condition. And so with women who have thicker and coarser hair, they may find that unattractive, that really super, it may be even thicker than it was before, so to speak. And then they're like, oh, I really don't like this, you know? So, okay, that's why I'm doing this video. So let's start with the fine and thin hair Silver Sisters out there right now. The best products that you could use are those that are lightweight. So what I did in the last week, because if you follow me on my channel, I was using the clarifying shampoo, and then I tried the Sleek and Smooth. I tried the conditioner and the shampoo. It was too sleek. So then I broke it down to just using the shampoo. And then I tried just a conditioner with the clarifying shampoo, and I noticed my hair was starting to get really frizzy after I would blow dry. And that's a lot of the reason that is because the blow dryer puts heat on the shaft, and the heat and the shaft swells up, and so it's like this frizzy mess, right? And then like the next day your hair calms down. I don't know if you've experienced that or not a time or two. So, but my hair was doing that a lot, and it was just really like frizzy, and I was like, man, and then I'd have to put more product into it. So what dawned on me was, Tanya, you are stripping your hair out, and then you're putting wax on, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on, and it's just too much going on. So with the clarifying shampoo, if I failed to mention this before when I touted this product, I will now mention it, and I apologize if there was any misunderstandings. Clarifying shampoo can be used every day. It is pH balanced. You could use it every day. However, it may not be good for everybody, and this is the kind of a problem we get into sometimes with YouTube. Somebody shows us a product and we go, oh my God, it's great. Okay, I'm going to run out and I'm going to get it. And then you try it and then you go, oh my God, this is terrible for me, you know? And it's not that the person doing the video means for that to happen. It's just that, let's face it, things that work for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. So you really have to kind of find out and just test things and see what works out best for you. But clarifying shampoo is on the list of products for women with fine and thin hair. And that's more for the reason of a maintenance situation, like every other week or once a week. Because if you're going to be putting products in your hair, Pantene, their line has a lot of waxes and silicones and stuff, and that's why your hair is always silky, and same with these type of products. So if you're going to be using these a lot, you do want to periodically cleanse your hair with this. Now you could use this every day. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but if you're starting to find that it's a little bit of frizz time, you can cease and desist with this and go with a more natural pH balanced shampoo, and that might help out the situation. All right, so getting back to thin and fine hair, what I did this past week is I stopped using the clarifying shampoo and let my hair relax a little bit. And I started using the Honest Beauty shampoo and body wash, which I had purchased to use on my face. I put it in a little bottle like this, about this much, and then the rest water. And I use it to take off my makeup every night because it's tear-free, and it's gentle, and it's fragrance-free, and it's hypoallergenic, and it's very gentle. It removes your makeup pretty easily, and I use it with my microfiber washcloth here, which works great because it kind of exfoliates, but it's very gentle. And I love using baby products. I think it makes sense to me. Babies have very fine, delicate hair. Babies have fine, delicate skin, and the baby products are meant for that. And as you get older, you get fine, delicate hair and fine, delicate skin. So it makes sense to me that baby products do work. So if, don't, think twice about trying Johnson and Johnson shampoo if that's what you want to do, because I think those products work the best with thin and fine hair, and you don't need to spend a lot of money to get that either. So this product works really well. And then I used it with the Tresemme because it's just what I had on hand. And for some reason, this Luxurious Moisture Conditioner by Tresemme is not very weighty. It doesn't seem to weigh down my hair, and I just keep repurchasing and repurchasing it. So it's a good one. And I buy the little travel size, as I said in videos before, because I seem to use more shampoo than conditioner. So those two products are great for women with thin, fine hair, one or the other or both. And another thing that I showed you on another video, but now we're just putting these in two categories. If you want some volume in your hair and you don't want to weigh your hair down with, like, say, a gel or something like that, Mousse is the best for women with fine and thin hair. Mousse is lightweight. It will not weigh your hair down. It won't leave a heavy residue on your hair. And this White Rain is perfect. I got this at the dollar store, but I think White Rain is generally 96 or 98 cents anywhere you buy it. It might have gone a little bit up in price. I have not bought it in other stores other than the Dollar Tree, but it says it's weightless volume. So that's what you want. You want weightless volume with thin and fine hair. Just a little bit of this goes a long, long way. And whether you have short, medium, or long hair, I use it to keep my curls in. I also used it when I had the shorter hairstyle on some of my earlier videos. You can use it if you have spiky styles. It's just a great product all the way around for thin and fine hair. I also like the Sauve Sleek Anti-Frizz Smooth and Shine Cream Level 1. And this is like $3, and I love it to smooth. Sometimes I get, some springy hairs up here in the morning, and I just like to put a little dab like that, rub it in my hands, and just gently smooth it on the top of my dry hair like that, and it works great. Or you can use it to do the beachy waves like the other video that I did on beachy waves. It helps you kind of separate and kind of make your waves a little bit more soft. And that it doesn't, you don't want to put a lot of this in your thin, fine hair. Just a little bit goes a long, long way. All right, so that's it for the thin hair. Those are the products that I think work. And then the clarifying shampoo, put it on either once a week or once every other week basis, and that should work good for you. So for my silver sisters out there who have thick or coarse hair, you want some moisture. You want to make your hair smoother and softer, and in that case, the Sleek and Smooth Ultra Suave will work great for you. One or the other or both together. Oh, one product that I forgot to tell you for thin and fine hair is the Aussie leave-in conditioner, and I've almost used all of this up. I think I have this much left. So you can, for my gals with fine and thin hair, use the Honest shampoo, and then squirt this in after you get out of the shower and after you've towel dried your damp hair. Then you can put a few squirts of this in and run your fingers through your hair, and it's so lightweight. I mean, that's like ultimate in lightweight conditioning. All right, so back to the thick and coarse hair. So this Sleek and Shine, or any product, use any product that has, you know, things that say moisture on it, or argan oil, or coconut oil, or olive oil, things like that. Those are for those of you who have coarse and thick hair. And also, you can also use a clarifying shampoo now and again in between, just to, because those products that do give you extra moisture, extra sleekness, will leave a coating on your hair. And you don't want heavy buildup, so periodically do the clarifying shampoo with that. And also, if you have thin or thick hair, I mean, if you have thick and coarse hair, you can also use this one as well. This will also work for you. I believe this works just about for anybody. It's the amount you use it in. So you may want to use a little bit more than those of you who have the fine and the thin hair. So those are the products. And another product that I am trying out right now, and so far so good, I put it in today. It's called Curl Affair by Pantene, this product here. And it is a curl reshaping cream, and I used a little bit on my dry hair. You can use it on dry or wet, and it says this is a cream with pro vitamin B5 and argan oil and omega-9. It hydrates, defines for resilient touchable curls. It's anti-frizz hydration, lets you cheat the heat and humidity all day long. So I am trying this out. It's on day 1 of the tryout. I will let you know how that goes in the description box below. All right, so this can also be used for thick and coarse hair as well, and I used it in mine, and obviously I'm leaning more towards the finer, thinner hair, and I think it worked quite well, and I think it's a lot lighter than this product here as far as weight-wise, what the residue. In fact, when you rub this in your hands, it has quite a different feel to it than the other one. It seems to have more of a water base to it. It disappears more, where this product, you can feel like the product residue on your hand after you've used it. This one you cannot. So and it smells terrific too, so I really like that as well. All right, so I hope that helps you find products that work best for your hair. Ultimately, you be the judge of what works best for you. Consult your hairdresser. Tell her you're looking for something to make your hair shinier or sleeker or smoother or not be so heavy, and they can direct you in that. Also, when you're in the store, read the back of what it says that it does, you know. Like this one says it's a lightweight cream. So you know, okay, it's a lightweight cream. It'll work for my fine and thin hair. Or, you know, like with the Mousse, it says lightweight. So those are kind of the key words you want to look for if you have fine or thin hair or both. Lightweight, weightless, for fine hair, for thin hair. And for my thick gals, you're looking for keywords like smoothing, moisturizing, you know, anything like that. That's what you're looking for. Anti-frizz, all that kind of stuff. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for watching again, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.